Hello everyone, this is a video showing the route up Scafell Pike from the Wasdale Head National Trust Carpark. First off, walk to the far end of the car park and leave through the gate. You will then come to a fork, stick to the path on the left and not over the bridge as I almost did. This path takes you along the left hand side of Lingmel Gill. It's a well trodden path but can be quite uneven in places. You'll follow the river as you climb. There are a few steep drops on your right, so take care to stay away from the edge. Just over a quarter of the way up, you'll cross over the river. Be careful as the rocks can be slippery. You'll now be climbing up the Brown Tongue. This part is quite steep, but the path is well maintained, although it can apparently be slippery in wet weather. At this point, you should really start to feel like you're climbing a mountain with the ominous cliffs starting to loom over you. You should then come to the hollow stones. You went to bear left at this part of the path, otherwise you end up heading up the much harder Mickledore route. This is a great place to pause and take in the views of Scafell Pike in front of you, Scafell to your right, Wasdale behind you, and even the sea in the distance. From here you'll continue over some rocky terrain towards the zigzags. The zigzags are pretty good going and a very well defined path, even if they do go on for a bit. Once you're at the top of the zigzags, there is a little scramble and then back to a normal path for a while. Now you should start the climb above the surrounding mountains and you can see further afield towards Great Gable and beyond. The path takes a right hand turn at Lingmel Coal and starts to get quite steep. It's also very rocky here as you start to enter the boulder field. Once you hit the smooth slab, you're on the last stretch to the top. This is the top of the cliffs you could see on the way up, and take care as even on a dry day the rock is smooth and can be quite slippy. From here it's basically a straight line to the top. As you can see, we started to get into the clouds, so didn't have great visibility, but there are cairns to mark the way so you don't stray too far from the path. And finally, the summit. It was cold up there, even in late April, so it's advised to pack warm clothes at any time of year as the weather can be drastically different at the top. As we dropped down, the clouds started to lift and we got a taste of the spectacular views we could have had at the summit. I hope this helps anyone wanting to climb Scafell Pike, as it's the sort of video I was looking for before climbing it myself. Feel free to leave any questions you have in the comments, and stay safe out there.